All right, what's going on, everybody? So we are over here in Winterspring, and we're doing one of the hyperspawns over here. This is going to be one of the spots that we use for Project Midas. This is going to be a globe of water, essence of water, and slime pet farm.
Isn't the Azure Whelping farm?
It is. It also has Azure Whelpling and Disgusting Oozling.
Okay.
We will probably. What'd you say?
Rarity needs to step up their game.
I know, right? If we're super lucky, we'll get a Azure Whelpling. More than likely, one of us will get a Disgusting Oozling.
I feel like Hawk last stream. I haven't killed anything yet. Okay, there we go.
Start killing shit.
I don't even think that was me.
So it's do you have your druid set up like the last farm, right?
Yeah.
Make sure that we run in different directions. So you go run up that way.
Okay.
And I'll run this way, and then we'll kind of like separate it out a little bit.
Caught up to a little bit when you were setting up your stream.
Yeah. How dare you?
But yeah, there's a lot of money in mining.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends who want to be in field geology, and it's just like that. Really, you want to like stand outside in the rain all day, deal with soggy paper, like.
I mean, it sounds like fun.
If you're really into it, like, if you're really into that, okay, I can see that. But like,
If you're not really into it, yeah, I can see.
If you're
where
not really into it, then it's like, why would I go stand in the rain for this long? Like,
to put myself through all this shit.
Yeah. Like, I was out in it for like 2 hours dealing with it, and I was already like, I want to go home.
I mean, I pretty much tell myself every time I go to work that, so, you know.
You might not be in the right career then. During like the sunny days, you know, it's not so bad. You're enjoying yourself a little bit more, but unfortunately, it's like rain, sleet, or snow. You gotta go. So.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
There are a lot of nodes around here.
There's a lot of herbalism. I don't have. Wait, no, I do have mining and herbalism. Never mind.
Yeah, start picking up some of this shit. There's
yeah.
a lot of them around here. Smith, we are farming a couple of things. So we're farming Disgusting Oozling pet that drops from these boiling spring bubbles. We're also farming the Azure Whelpling, which is a zone drop for Winterspring and Transmog, as well as some of these ore and herb nodes that are going to be around here with us, but mostly the pets. Mostly the pets and the transmog. And if we get super lucky and get some of these rich thorium veins, maybe we'll get some arcane crystals. Oh, look at that. Straight off the bat. I can set it. I set it and it becomes reality. Oh.
Bother mining then.
I can give you some. I have some.
Ah, that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
I need to put mine on anyway.
Ah, see, I reminded you. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, you can't trade me any. What are you talking about? We're on a different server.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
I
problem,
argued
man.
with my girlfriend over that.
What'd you say?
You're in a dungeon. Oh. I had an argument with my girlfriend over that because we were in a dungeon. She's like, trade the item with that dude, and I was like, I can't. Like, it's on a different server. And she's like, no, it doesn't matter for dungeons. Like, it
Thanks,
does.
Shed. Yeah, hopefully we'll get at least one of the pets. We'll definitely get a bunch of the essence of water and a bunch of decent transmogs.
Maybe more than a little upset if you get the pet again in the first like 10 minutes.
Well, at least it wasn't in the first 48 seconds like last time. It was like 48 seconds into the stream and I got the macaw.
That was rough to watch.
Damn. I was just like, damn, I just used all my luck. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh my god.
What?
Such a noob. I didn't turn on loot appraiser. Even after I gave you shit for not doing it. I literally sat there and gave you shit before stream for not doing it.
Yeah. I said I should
That's what I
turn it
get.
on.
That's
And
what I
then you're
get.
like, yeah, don't forget this time.
That's what I get.
It's okay, you're not getting anything good.
I know, right? Don't say that yet. Watch it.
I
I'm
got
like,
something that sells for 2K so far.
yeah. Gotta get that transmog value up.
I did some testing for Obsidian to see what I was looking at, because I don't really, I take, do you know what worth it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I use that with like I think that information with a grain of salt, because, especially when it comes to their numbers, because I think their numbers are based off of like what everyone could get, not like.
Yeah. Yeah, they're. I mean, they're.
Dark Moon Firewater. If you're a druid.
It's decent average numbers.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Worth It was saying 400 obsidian ore in an hour, and in half an hour I got 300 and something. So I was looking at almost 300 bars an hour, which I was then gonna use to.
That's a lot of fucking obsidian.
It is a lot of obsidian, and I'm using that information for bleeding. For when I get my mining guy up on there, and
There you go.
Absolutely ridiculous gold per hour doing that. And then same with, I haven't done the numbers yet on. Oh, what did you get?
I got a transmog.
I haven't done the route myself yet, but I do the same for cobalt and ghost iron bleeding. Just do another half hour and see what I'm looking at roughly.
See what you get.
Oh. I'm not looting those guys in the water.
Why not?
I thought they were grouping together with this one guy on land, but I guess not.
No, they don't. They're kind of a pain in the ass. Because you gotta go under to get them.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're a druid, so just go travel for them and you'll...
Yeah.
Yeah. Super easy.
One thing that really helps with I didn't realize it made such a big difference. With farming obsidian in the last year, as a druid, your movement speed is over 600% while you're swimming there.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I did not know that, no.
Yeah.
I spent so many hours on my first ever character farming obsidian to just try and make gold. And then saw like druids sit by. I had no idea what they were. I thought they were actually just a mob in the game. I had no clue what they were because they just zipped by so fast.
Orkan, let's see. Hey, dude. See Boomy nerf. Can you see Boomy nerf in the new patch? I haven't looked at the Boomkin nerf for the new patch.
Oh, we're right next to each other. Slow down.
We're just out here tonight. I'm doing Winterspring farm. Finishing up some stuff with Project Midas. We got Dark Shore pretty much done. I have to go back and do my own testing with fishing on 2 little spots that I saw. Then once that's done, Dark Shore will be complete. And then we're going to move to Winterspring. But probably later on this week and probably the next stream, I'll go back over some of the stuff with the PTR because there's a bunch of stuff that they keep adding in. You know what I didn't do from last time that we farmed up all this essence of water is I didn't test selling it, like just selling it raw mat.
I don't even know how much of this stuff I'm getting.
Well, knowing your server, it's probably worth like 3 gold.
Oh, it's probably worthless, yeah.
Yeah.
To be realistic, I don't have much luck when it comes to picking servers, apparently. Oh. Third 2k BOE.
There you go. Yeah, this spot has solid BOEs. Well, solid mid-range BOEs.
Mid-range is good too.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Keep stacking up on these essence of waters.
Oh, that's what they look like. Oh no, they sell for 89 gold.
I mean, it's not great. It's not bad.
I have 10,000 gold worth.
There you go.
I don't think that's from right now though.
It's combined.
It's probably from, yeah.
It's gonna be from the last farm that we did too.
Oh yeah,
last...
I've gotten 2 from this run so far.
Should have had my loot appraiser going for 8 minutes and I already have 13k value.
What the heck? I have 8k.
I've just been getting like 1,500 to 2K transmogs.
I was just taking a look at the cape that you just got.
Yeah. That's actually a good one. That Widow Blade takes a long time to sell. I'll probably just end up selling it or vendoring it.
How are you doing, Zosu?
Hmm?
Oh,
I am crafting inks right now for missives and contracts.
you don't want to come run around
Oh,
in the snow with
Zeus.
us?
I've spent many hours in Winterspring getting arcane crystals.
The PTSD is coming back.
So you don't want to come run in the snow with us?
I've got you guys on in the background.
Aren't you Canadian? You should like the snow.
It's like I'm here in spirit.
I do like the snow. I'm a little done with Winterspring for a while.
See, like I said, he's got the PTSD. Winterspring will do it to you. Okay, you know what I'm not really seeing is I'm not really seeing any of these bags drop.
I got a bag.
Oh, do you?
I got the Journeyman's backpack.
No, like, so there's a, I forget what it's called.
Like reward bags?
Yeah, I think it's like a oozing bag or something like that that drops off of these spring bubbles.
Gotcha. I thought you meant like an actual backpack.
No.
I was like, yeah, I got one of those. I'm looking at the min buyout, I was like, I don't know why he's making a big fuss out of them.
Yeah, no, the
14 slot
bags.
bag sells for 5 gold.
Hey, that's
Okay.
5 gold. Come on now.
Woohoo, that's 1/10 of a Dark Moon Firewater.
Ooh. 1/10. We're
That's
getting
like
there.
1 healing pot. Actually, I don't know what potions sell for on Dalaran.
Well, from everything else you told me, probably like 2 silver.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. They're probably a lot worse. Illidan's probably a lot worse. I don't doubt that in the slightest. But still profitable.
Oh yeah.
Just have to make sure that I buy Death Blossoms at 4.5 gold or lower.
It's a nice price.
It would be if the
You could get it for that.
If you can get it for that, yeah. But more importantly, if you weren't scraping for like a gold and a bit on potions, like healing pods at least.
That's rough.
Yeah. Fun time.
What's Phantasmal Haunch go for on your guys' realms?
I feel like mine's pretty low. Let's see.
Sure, bud. about that.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Oh. I didn't realize it was above 30 on Storm Rage. Wow.
That's- I just spent
Pretty bad, huh?
spent 17k for just under 300 of them tonight.
Phantasmal Haunch on Illidan is 21 gold.
That sounds about right.
I'm out of range.
That's not fair. I still need another 1300 to restock my feasts.
Trust me, the prices on Illidan, you know, for crafting materials, it might seem good until you look at the crafted items and realize that you're actually scraping for like barely any gold on half of the things that you make.
Yeah, you're scraping for like half a gold profit past your 5%.
Yeah, that's what that's what I was doing for potions for a little bit, because I bought all my death blossoms at 5 gold, and the pots went down from like 14 gold per to about 12 per, which then put my profit to like 1 gold after tax per pot, and I was like, this is just shitty. Like, this is so bad. But at least now I'm making like, I don't know, 2 gold or something per. Pull up my spreadsheet.
I'm out of range.
We pull out the numbers.
I'm curious.
Alright, hold on, man. I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. I got a
Almost
oozing bag. There we go.
almost 2.5 gold per pot right now. Previously I was getting about 1 gold per pot, which was rough. I mean, in terms of like, I guess for the average player, for like raiding and stuff, it's a great server because everything's really fucking cheap.
There we go.
You can buy all your pots and flasks really cheap.
What are we buying cheap?
I was just saying, for like the average player, Illidan would be a great server. So you're getting all your pots and flasks and feasts and whatever.
It probably works out
Pretty
because you're also making a lot less.
Yeah, but I mean, the average player is not gonna be like running a whole lot of like farms and stuff too, really. So
Yeah. So I was like,
you know,
oh man, I was going through one of the farms. Forget which one. I don't think it was it's not the disgusting oozling. It's one of the other slime pets that you get in Draenor. I think it's Draenor or Mist. I honestly have forgotten at this point. I have to look back at it. But all I know is that I went to one of the old guild banks that I had set up the other day, and I like looked in it and I was like, oh, that's cool. I have some of these pets in my bag. Okay. And then I went over and looked in the mailbox, and the entire, I mean, not the mailbox, my bank, and like the entire bank is full of those pets. I was like, oh, well, yeah, so we're gonna be trying to sell those for months.
I'll buy one off you for 2 gold.
There you go.
Just to take it off your hands.
Sounds like a plan at this point. Joseph, what's going on? We are farming Winterspring. Oh, look at you, get lofty.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, the Sabaton.
Yeah, the Sabatons. Lofty is a really good set. It sells pretty quick. Let's see.
Greetings, sir and or ma'am.
Might have to go here soon.
Say what?
Not everything in the ocean is as good looking or nice.
Killing me, Smalls.
Just get Zosu to sub in.
I feel like he's got the PTSD.
The only way to get over your fear is to confront it.
Let's see.
I did the first half hour, he can do this. The other half.
Let's see. Watching your video of the mounts that are on the island. Don't remember the name. Let's see. The mounts that are on the island. Are you talking about the raptor? The raptor mount?
And Pandaria?
Yeah.
There's 3 raptor mounts. Well, technically there's 4 raptor mounts.
Yeah, and then there's the one that's on the dinosaur island.
There's 3 on the dinosaur island. Plus
Of the mounts.
one
Oh,
that you
that's
get from
right,
the
because you
bones.
get the one from the bones and you get the other ones that
Yeah.
are the drops.
From the eggs.
Yeah, the raptor. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. You get the white one from the raptor, then I think you get like red, black, and green from the eggs.
Yeah.
Plus you can get the Zandalari
Was it the knee
like
biters?
knee biter, toe muncher.
Yeah. Toe
whatever.
nibbler. Come on.
Okay, whatever.
Get it
Yeah,
right.
like-
Get it right.
Plus, for what, 999 bones, you can get the porch
Yeah.
pet.
Yeah, man, that used to be, God, doing that farm for that used to be the way to go for a bunch of gold. You just farm that and you could sell them on the auction house. Make a lot. You could still make a lot, but man, you could make a killing. And Joseph, thanks for checking that out. That's a I feel like that's one of my older ones. Mm. I had to dig way back to remember that. I normally have a hard time remembering what I ate for breakfast in the mornings. Let's see.
Do you not have the same thing every day?
No, I do. I just forget that I had the same thing every day. That's the point.
I see.
Just makes it a little worse, right?
It does. It really does.
It's like I don't really remember what I ate for breakfast, but I know that it's the same thing that I always eat. Oh man, got gypped.
How's that?
No arcane crystals and a rich thorium.
Oh. Plumb out of luck.
Did you get one of the oozling bags yet?
Nope.
Let's see.
Don't forget, the higher your mining skill, the more arcane crystals you'll get.
Yeah, this one's pretty low, so it'll take a little bit to get it up to speed. But I'll be running the old thorium route on here for Winterspring when I'm testing, so I'll get it leveled up pretty quick. I feel like the last time that I was out here, these little oozing bags dropped a lot faster.
Well, good better luck then. What are you doing?
Oh, seriously. And I just opened one of mine and it didn't give me jack shit.
Alright, sir. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go. Good luck with the rest of the stream.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
Right. See ya.
See ya.
Have a good night, Mars.
So Zoe, you battling the PTSD and coming hanging out or no?
No, I gotta get my inks crafted. I need a lot of them.
What are you crafting?
Missives and contracts.
Oh yeah. Restocking.
Yep, I've been lax the last couple of weeks focusing on the cooking, and it's taken a bite.
What server are you
Cooking's
on?
been good though. Pardon?
So what server are you on?
Eldritch Alice.
Oh, okay. I was about to say cooking has been really poor on my server. Like to the point to where I don't really even do much of it anymore on bleeding. It's just pretty much like no profit at all, or you're losing gold.
Been pretty consistent for me.
That's good. I mean, hell, before the prices on my server tanked, it was one of my bigger gold makers.
Last month I'm up. Call it at here. 177. About 700k.
Damn, just from cooking?
Mostly.
Wow.
Yeah. On that
That's pretty
one
impressive.
It's on the one character, so.
Still, that's super impressive.
Imported your profile and
Nice little plug there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't remember how to do all this.
Yeah, having those profiles just makes everything nice and click here, click there, repost, and done.
Yeah, I use it mostly just to remember which ones to craft. Come on. let's see, last 30 days, I got 3,100 items sold for just under a mil.
Wow.
And the large majority of
shit.
it is cooking. That's just on this character.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I possibly could probably get back into it on my server, but I just don't spend the time anymore right now to actually try to find my mats cheap
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
I had the rep feasts, minimum price $12.50, max $22.30, averaging $1,500.
Yeah, that's actually not bad though.
Yeah. Although right now the prices for Phantasmal Haunt have just skyrocketed.
Yeah, somebody's trying to control it.
There's like none up. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Go farm it.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember which one's better, the old skin farm up in Ardenweld or the meat route.
I would say the newer one that I posted, the meat route that goes up to the Gorms.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably your best bet with that.
Guess I'll find some time to go get some then.
Yeah. Especially if you're making that much on it.
Yeah. It's doing pretty well for me. Doing decent on alchemy too.
Really?
Not huge, but
Really about all I can get to sell on alchemy are the oils anymore.
That's
Boom, arcane crystal. Oh yeah.
nice. I'm sitting up about 160k right now, but I was up a little over 200 in the last month, or sorry, the last 3 months.
Damn.
Yeah, and I just bought a
Did
decent
you see the one guy in did you see the guy in Discord? I forget, is it Zen, I think? He's talking about how they like started out doing what we were talking about doing in shuffling, and got like 600 something K in one night.
smokes.
Like, holy fuck. And was talking about how made like 600K in one night overnight using, I think it was 2 characters. They were using 2 characters and they were doing shuffling farms, like the Tide Spray and the Shrouded Cloth shuffle farms.
Yeah.
I was like, that is impressive that you can still find a reliable enough like stock to be able to make that much.
Overall, I'm just under 3.5 mil.
3.5 mil. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Over all my tunes.
Dakota, we are testing out a spot. We've done this farm a couple times before, but it has been it's probably been over a year since we've been over to this spot. And this is one of the spots that we're going to be obviously covering in Project Midas. So we're over here in Winterspring doing it. It's a Hyperspawn. You kill the Scalding Spring Surge and the Boiling Spring Bubbles. And what you're really going for are the Transmogs, Essence of Water, the Azure Whelpling pet, and the disgusting oozlings. So you're going to get, I don't have one in my bags right now. You're going to get these little oozing bags from the spring bubbles. And then you open them up at a chance to get the pet. So it's kind of like a double pet farm. We had one person in here helping for a little bit, but would be much faster with like a full 4-man team running around. You could pretty much hyperspawn it. Just buy lithium ore, force plebs to buy lithium bars at 300 gold. Hell yeah. Control the market, that's where it's at. If you control the market, someone will buy it. Let's see.
Oh, you got 30 of the medallions of the Legion. Sold those.
Oh,
Saturday
nice.
For 100. Sold for 100k total.
Wow.
30 of them.
That's fucking impressive. Yeah, that's kind of like one of the, I saw somebody else talking about the old Burning Crusade rep items, like the Basilisk Eyes.
The Elder Scryer.
And all those. They take a little longer to sell, but when they sell, like, people buy them in bulk.
Oh yeah. I remember doing the Elder Scryer switch on my Warlock. It took forever.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Let's see, somewhere I have like 10k or so, somewhere around 1 mil when I started. With some luck, I'll flip it into 3 mil. Hell yeah. Yeah, and legendaries are super low right now. I just essentially craft like 1 or 2 of the rank 4s that I know are still profitable and flipping good, and then other than that, I leave it alone. People do it because they just want out of the market, or they genuinely don't know, or just genuinely don't care. Either way, if I were to see Shadowgas necklaces sold for 1,000 gold, I'd probably buy them out and then flip them myself. But that's just me. It took me a while to get rid of my stock on Storm Rage that I had from buying out the stock, but I finally did.
We got Phantasmal Haunch for 78 gold each.
What should I level with threads or storyline? Oh, it all really depends on what you want to do. If it's your main character and you're just now getting into the game wanting to level up, I would say do storyline, because it's going to be faster, it's going to be quest oriented, it's going to kind of keep you on track for where you need to go. But if this is an alt and you just want to do it like on your spare time grinding and stuff like that, I have pretty much set almost all mine up to where they're dual gatherers, and then I just run Revendreth. Ooh, we got High Chiefs. What'd you say?
Revendreth? You just run the dual gather route in Revendreth?
Yep. That's it. And then what I do is I essentially just, if it's an alt, like I said, if it's the main, I will, or if it's my main one that I'm wanting to get up, I will run like campaign, because it's quicker if you're going to devote that much time to it. But then what I do is I will, if it's an alt that I'm getting up and I don't really care how fast it goes, I'll do the Revendreth route, and then I'll make sure that each time I log out in the main city, so it gets rested XP, and then I just run the route, and it's really fast. And then I'll just log in for like an hour or two a day. Let's see. Taylor Enchanter for the shuffles. Yeah. Yeah, tailoring and enchanting are very, very complementary. Especially when it comes to older stuff too. A lot of people don't look at that, but there are a lot of potential shuffles that you can actually take advantage of that are old shuffles that are like old tailoring patterns that are really, really cheap to make, and then you can disenchant them and get, you know, really good low, like vanilla enchanting mats. No, no, come on.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
So how's it been going, Zoe?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, I had some completed a couple of physical challenges for myself in April, and heading towards my yearly goal so far. So.
Oh yeah. Congrats.
Yeah, I started when I was on vacation, the end of March, the beginning of April. We had some nice weather, so I went out to run 10K a day for 9 days straight, and I did
Holy shit.
eight of the 9, and then continued on into April with 3K a day minimum, and then 10 and up to half marathons on the weekends.
Good God, man.
Got now just
Pretty
over-
sure right now if I ran like half of that I'd have a coronary.
I'm up to 280K on the year, and I'm aiming for 1,000.
Wow. That's insane.
I got 870 some odd last year, but I had some injuries last year, kept me out for a month and a half almost. So
That'll do it.
yep, I'll do it. Hopefully, so far this year I've got no injuries. Where did that stuff go?
Unfortunately,
Happened.
wish you had the speed. Yeah, it's definitely nice. I mean, if you're farming anything for a prolonged period of time, it's almost necessary in most cases to have a druid. And crazy thing is that I don't even have this one maxed out right now. I accidentally put my Bear Tartar up in the bank, and I don't even have a speed set on this. Let's
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I think last time, I don't know if this is like scaling with your level or something, but man, like last time that I ran this, I did this solo like I am now, and I want to say I got like at least 10 or 15 of the oozling bags. And I've had one this whole time. And I don't think Mars had any. Let's boom. The only thing as of late I could really use is a decent raw gold farm that doesn't require me to kick instances. Hmm. What do you mean by kick instances? So you're like trying to find something that you don't have to like reset as often, or what? Let's see. Yeah, that's solid right now. Shadowlands BOE farming. I always end up getting bored with current content at some point and then come back to my roots. No, honestly, actually, Zim, it is not boring for me. This is actually like super relaxing for me. I've always used this even before I was streaming or doing the channel and everything. I would just do like what I'm doing right now. And it's always been like super relaxing for me and just kind of chill. Nice way to decompress for me. It's how I enjoy farming and playing the game. So then it just kind of came along that, you know, I would turn around and have, you know, before I knew it, I'd have 4,000 to 6,000 transmogs on a bank. I'd be like, huh, all right then.
That's like student albatross territory.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of listings. Well,
fair enough.
Zim, if you hear me, I'm definitely sleepy right now, but that has nothing to do with what I'm actually doing in the game. It has everything to do with right before stream, I got off of a 12-hour shift in the hospital and came home and ate some great dinner and had a beer before stream. So nice and relaxed.
And a beer.
And the beer. Yeah, the beer is what did it.
Kind.
I drink it's like this local IPA from Texas that I found. I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a shot, and it was actually pretty damn good.
Port local, way to go.
Oh hell yeah, I love IPAs too.
I think I saw you posting that meme. Or no, what is that? Posting about IPAs. Was that you or is that someone else?
It may have been me. Oh yeah, Dakota. Of course. I'm a ER nurse. Of course I drink hard liquor.
Beer's your weekday drink.
Yeah.
Weekend drink is hard liquor, right?
Beer is my before stream drink. No. gotta stay a little bit PC for the stream, right? Now you really want to see an interesting stream. Get me to have a couple of gin and tonics before I hop on here.
You ever tried gin and ginger ale?
I have not.
Had a shot.
I may have to give that a shot. But have you? Here's another throwback. If you like gin and tonic, have you ever had gin and tonic and instead of a lime that normally goes with it, have you done the what is it? It starts with an L. I always forget the name of the I always forget the name of the brand of cherry it is, but it's like the fancy cherries that you get for mixed cocktails.
Maraschino cherries?
No, there's actually a brand
Oh.
that does it, but I love them because they're similar to maraschino cherries, but they're not as super rich sweet. Yeah, I love those two. Lime, no. I'll have to look up I'll look up the brand and I'll post it in the Discord because if you mix drinks, they're super good. But I will also say that I think it's like 10 or 15 bucks for a can of them.
Wait.
Yeah, no, and there's like 30 of them maybe in the container. Nah, but yeah, gin and tonic. But if I have to say like what my favorite to drink is, it'd be scotch. Scotch for sure.
All right.
100%.
We're on the same page there.
Yeah. And none of this on the rocks or mixed
no.
shit. Yeah, I want it room fucking temperature out of the bottle.
A glass.
Yeah, in a glass. That's it.
What's a glass? It comes in one.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Straight from the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's your favorite scotch?
Mine?
Yeah.
Ooh. Probably the one my wife likes the least. It's called Lafroig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, mine's very generic. The one that I like the most, but it's kind of hard to go wrong with it. I absolutely love the 18-year Macallan.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a nice one.
Yeah. It's just I don't know what it is. I think it's because, and I'm trying to get better on the flavors with them. I think it's because the 18-year is like super peaty.
Yep.
And I really, really, really like the peat taste.
Well, that's good.
Oh yeah. That and just go down the laundry list of shit that I think is sitting on my refrigerator at home. I drink Redbreast. If you smoke cigars, you have to have a bottle of Dalmore's cigar malt. Like that is a staple that's necessary if you smoke cigars. Say what?
Not anymore.
Mama didn't raise no quitter. Come on now.
Gotta keep my lungs in good shape to run.
That's why you run. You just
No, I run.
Just
I
you
run
smoke
so
this.
I don't have a heart attack.
Yeah, you smoke the cigar and then you run, and then that opens you back up. So it just nullifies it. There you go. And as long as you run for longer than the time that you smoked, you're good. Because then you're a little bit in the good, right?
Yeah, I smoked for 7 years.
Oh, God, that sounds really. So I was talking Dakota in the stream, but moonshine with apricots.
What?
That sounds so good.
Sounds like it'll put hair on your chest.
I know, right? That's the way I like it.
Or kill you.
Yeah, you know. Nah. That sounds like one of those things to where like you can feel that you have you're about to have a heart attack. Like your arteries are closing and there's a big clot just sitting there. It's like you feel like you're gonna have a heart attack, so you just take a shot of apricot moonshine and it just like blasts it wide open and you're good. That's what I envision for apricot moonshine.
Hey guys, how goes Winterspring?
What's going on?
What's up, guys?
Oh, everybody jumped on in. All I know is it's warm and fuzzy. We're talking about our favorite hard liquors at the moment.
Elijah Craig Bourbon.
Oh, I don't think I've had that one.
It's very nice. I use it as my everyday drink.
Oh, well, there you go. Must be good. I think if I'm doing an everyday drink, I think it's 101, the wild turkey. Like I think it's Wild Turkey 101 is a really good one. It's cheap for the cost that you're getting. The quality is really good, and it's just pretty damn smooth. But it will 100% fuck your world up if you don't have a good tolerance. And it'll definitely put hair on your chest. Now it may put hair on your chest as you're passing out. But, you know.
I don't think I've had the Wild Turkey 101. I might have to try that one.
It's good. It's good. It's one of those ones I like. I know a lot of people don't, but I actually, you know, I'm one of those sadistic people that enjoys the bite. So,
Yes.
yeah, I enjoy the bite. So, and I use it as a regulator. So, I know that if I'm drinking something like Wild Turkey 101 and I no longer sense the bite, that's when I say, it's time for me to shut this down. That's what my normal standard of trying to figure out when I should shut it down. If it starts going down smooth, then I know I need to start winding down.
Right.
Dakota's saying if I don't sense the bite, I'm already long gone.
Yeah, if I get to that point, it's too late.
I think there's only really been one that I was kind of disappointed with lately that I've tried. It was, God, I think it was Glenfiddich, and they made like a campfire. I think it was campfire one. It sounded like it was going to be really good. And then you take a bite, you take a sip, and it kind of tasted like you were literally sucking on the end of a piece of firewood. And I was like, well, I guess technically it's called campfire, so I mean, can't really be that mad at the description, but you know. Let's see.
I think cooking stuff should stack in bigger stacks than 20.
Thank you. Thank you. Jesus. I also think enchants should stack in more than 20.
Some of the alchemy stuff stacks in 50s. I think that's just the oils though.
Yeah, some of it. They just need to have all of it do it. And even though I know that this is just me bitching, and I know that they will not change this, is I would love to see them put a craft all function for enchanting.
Would be great too.
Yeah, a disenchant all and a craft all for enchanting would just be so nice.
I'll settle for disenchant all.
Yeah. Just want mobile WoW. No. What I want is I want them to bring the old auction house on the Armory app back.
Nice.
Damn yes.
Yeah. God, I miss that. I really miss, being able to be an adult and, taking a shit at work while I'm trading on my game at home. I feel like that's how adults should be playing video games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was even talking to Sage the other day. Even if they brought it back in a capacity where you could buy stuff through the app, but you wouldn't be able to post until you got home, I'd take that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just enjoyed, like you said, the ability to be able to buy the things. Because then it made it super competitive on, getting things that were on sale and everything like that.
And reset days too.
Oh God, reset days. Dear God, those were rough with the with that app. And I had a lot of capital and stuff to move, and it was still rough for me. All right. So looks like we hit an hour.
You guys getting good drops?
Head closer and don't.
A couple good, decent, like between like 1,500 and 5K transmogs. Got a bunch of the Essence of Water again, but it does look like since the last time that I farmed it, and it's probably been over a year since I farmed this spot, and for sure the oozing bag has been nerfed in some way. It's either purposefully been nerfed or something went on with the level scaling to where it doesn't drop as well. Because I remember the last time that I did this farm, I did it for about an hour or two, and I want to say that I got anywhere from like 15 to 20 maybe of the bags, and I got one. So it's not like a little change. That's a huge change. But even with that change, I still got 58K worth of transmog, so it's not bad. Not the greatest, but not the worst. So now, since we got that, hold on a sec. Now we're gonna swap over and do some auction house PvP for the rest of the stream. Oh. Oh yeah. Take it easy. Let's see. Got here. Doo-doo-doo. Gotta finish up. I think I got 40 or 50k tie spray linen left to shuffle. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to. Gotta take it easy.
I'm working my way up to help you there, Hawk.
Say what?
I started a horde too, and I'm waiting.
Oh damn. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I gotta give you guys that was Snacks that was talking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta give you guys the permissions for the guild so you can help me out on that. Let's see.
Yeah, like we've said before, man, anything you can do to help, just let us know.
Yeah, I got caught up with shit at home. Damn. It's been just an ass pain, man. The the Airbnb again. So I don't know if y'all have heard all this from all the streams, because I feel like I talk about it every time because there's always something new. But man, we came down to this Airbnb for this contract, and we're on our third time with the AC being broken. This is
Oh, damn.
also the third time that the hot water has been out. And not only this time is the hot water out, but literally, so in the kitchen, you go through the kitchen to get to the laundry room, and in the laundry room they have this big stand that's like built into the side of the wall. Is where the hot water sits above everything, and the whole bottom of this hot water heater is pretty much like falling out. So now I have a tote that's just like sitting there collecting the water.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs
Oh,
to be
jeez,
at
man.
least
Yeah,
Where are you at for this?
in Dallas. It's just like,
So you're down south, so it's gonna be warm without the AC anyway.
I know, it sucks. It's just like, damn, like it just has one thing after another. So now like, you know, the thing that's holding me back on a bunch of stuff is that I'm having to, because we're trying to figure out getting out. Like, we want to move, so we're trying to facilitate like getting to a new place.
needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Let's see. Because
Find anything exotic?
hold on a second, let me get this sound down, because it's just like, I can't, you know, if it was just me, I wouldn't give a shit, because, you know, I can take cold showers and all that kind of shit. But like, you know, I have my wife and my 2-year-old with me, so it kind of doesn't, my 2-year-old doesn't really like having a ice cold bath.
The wives typically don't like that either, though.
No,
Have anything ancient?
not at all.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries.
Now, is this the same one that was like the only one available and like twice as much as everybody else?
Yeah, pretty much. But now we found a place that's actually good price. So yeah, Dakota, I have an absolute fuck ton of porous stone.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to
Same.
be at least 2 centuries old.
I think I have probably around like I'll probably have like 60 or 70k on Storm Rage here.
Yeah, I've got about 70k. I've sold some of it, but still got a bunch left over.
It's just hard to not just like post it up whenever it's that cheap. Because mine's still selling.
How's the black market?
Oh, you mean the Storm Rage bag market?
Yeah, we were getting muscled out on the silk pouches.
Yeah, Dakota, it actually sells.
Yeah, it'll come back around eventually, but right now there's just not enough profit to keep doing it.
Did the price drop more?
I haven't checked since he posted like 120 of them at 250.
Who, me?
Oh no. So what happened was our floor price was like 270 gold because that was like giving us 30 gold profit or whatever. And then this other guy comes in and he creates like a wall at 255, and that's close to being a loss for us. So we stopped. And then he kept selling. Then he reposted up to 100 more. And then he got screwed because 5 other people came in and posted below him. So now he has to contend with people selling cheaper and me and Snacks being just higher than him. So he's stuck in the middle.
So now he's screwed.
Yep.
Pretty much
And
played
I'm not
yourself.
letting go of my wall.
Yep, we're just gonna keep our wall where it is, and he's either gonna post too cheap where he's not making a profit, or he's not gonna get sales.
Yeah, I love those because when it's me doing that, I just buy the entire market.
If Let's Hope wasn't so cheap right now, I probably would.
I'd buy that too. Just
I
go
already had to make a fucking bank just for cloth, man.
go all in.
I did.
I did.
Instead of having a guild bank, 2 guild bank tabs full of silk, I ended up with 3.
Oh shit. Yeah, I have 4. I think I just hit my 4th. Yeah. So you said talking about your 3rd guild tab across Storm Rage and Bleeding Hollow. I'm pretty sure that I just hit my 4th guild bank full.
I'm not surprised.
And I still have my mailbox looking like this across like 4 or 5 characters.
Not surprised.
Let's see.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Yeah, so I'll be honest with you. If you're gonna take over with Sage for bleeding, for doing the shuffles and stuff like that, you just, the second that you have enough, you need to start getting more accounts. Because I struggled with keeping up with his supply with 4.
Have anything ancient to trade?
You listen to him, he'll get a 16 in no time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is one thing that I absolutely love about the way that we have the community set up, is that we have so many people in the Discord that are like super elite in very niche areas. So it just makes it to where it's like, you know, they may not know everything about this thing or everything about this other thing, but God forbid you have any question that you need to know about shuffling or multi-boxing. Holy shit. I think Sage is going to be able to... Sage is pretty much going to be able to walk you through everything.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Which made it super dangerous before. So before you guys should have seen us before the Discord channel was big, when it was literally just me and Sage sitting in the Discord channel back in BFA. Like when, and I had my 4-man and he had like his 16 going. When I say it was absolutely stupid, the shit that we were doing, it really was. Like it was crazy. And it was just because we knew that we could command and destroy markets pretty much. So what we did is we just used my knowledge of older obscure farms for hard materials and his sheer power with 16 druids, and we just like absolutely annihilated some markets. It was super fun too.
That sounds like some cartel stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of, I think that's kind of what our driving factor getting back into that is. And I have a lot of stuff that I need to get. I kind of need to start laying it out. I have an idea of certain things that I want to do in the cartel. I just have to get them all written up so that we can have actual like rules and guidelines put in. Because I do want to treat it pretty much like a cartel. And have have like a bunch of transactions in between the people that are within, and then have like certain people like, you know, you guys and myself and the mods will have, like, if you're wanting to, we'll have like bank alts that we sell the stuff off through the guild and all that kind of stuff. Because essentially what would be the best for the guild / community as a whole, because I want to be able to have enough income coming through the guild so that we can say, okay, you know, we're hitting all these places in Storm Rage and we're all making crazy amount of gold. Now we want to go to Mal'Ganis. And as a community and as like a cartel, I want us to be able to say, okay, I want to go to Mal'Ganis, and each of us can take enough gold out of the guild bank to get a character boost. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I want to be able to get to.
Are you on Stormrage right now?
Say what?
Are you on Stormrage?
No, this is Bleeding.
Okay. Do we have permission to invite people in the guild?
I don't think so yet. Here, hold on. Let me see. Let me log back over here. Yeah, because what I want to be able to do with that is kind of have it to where it's like entry level people feeding the higher level crafters, and the higher level crafters feeding into the guild, and not having to fight each other and still getting good payout and all that.
Works for me.
Yeah, man.
So essentially having people that want to farm stuff, go and farm stuff, sell it back to the guild. The guild buys it as obviously like a discount cut, but you get the gold immediately, and then the crafters can buy in to buy the materials at discounted price, and then be able to either, well, hopefully would be to sell back to the guild, and the guild would buy it, so that's just they don't have to deal with the auction house at all. And then me and some other people have like dedicated guild bankers that are doing all the posting for the guild.
Yeah, man, we just got to get some capital in there, and I'm sure a lot of people would jump on it.
Let's see. All right, so now I gotta figure this out. So Talari, that's you. Snacks, right?
That's my tailoring and chanting, yeah.
All right, let's see. I gotta. Ranks, guild permissions. All right, so it shows officer. There we go. Now, and I'm like super new to all this, so I have to figure out like, let's see, guild rank. No, that's not what I want. I just want to change you. Oh, there we go. Officer. And then Night Monk is yours, AJ?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. All right. Snacks, what is your... Do you have another one in the guild as well?
Yeah, my druid. I'll eventually be moving a lot of my mains that aren't bank ults into there, so
Gotcha.
all that fun stuff.
Oh, Dakota, sorry, I missed your question. Let's see. Sargeras, everyone does Revendreth. Finding different farms. So, like, are you wanting to do Revendreth, or are you wanting to do a different farm? Is that what you're asking? You want to do a different farm? So you can either look some up, or do older ones, or if you're not one to be in Shadowlands, you can do some older ones from BFA, or you can just use Group Finder. Group Finder is usually a good way if you're looking for like a 2x4 farm to get it really quick. Oh, look at that! We got some people stacking some stuff in the guild. Got some enchants.
Yeah, throwing some extra stuff in there when I get it.
Yeah. I'll have to start.
I think you're better to track the recipes and things I find for guild use rather than throw them on the auction house.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially for anybody that's wanting to level up some of those older ones, like, you know, even though you can throw them up and get that, like being able when you're leveling them up and trying to get a bunch of different recipes and stuff like that, you know, 500 to 700 gold really isn't that much, but then you start doing it 30, 40, 50 times, it adds up really quick.
Yeah, especially when you want to get established on a new server too. It's
Oh yeah.
much easier to just say, oh, well, we got the recipes in the guild bank, here you go.
Yep. They're posting all my shit here.
Pushing me out of the enchant market, huh?
Hmm.
Pushing me out of the enchant market again?
I'm bleeding.
Oh, you switched back to bleeding? No, I was talking Storm Rage.
Oh yeah, I already reposted on there.
Yeah, if you hadn't, somebody else would have in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think I only have like 500 or 600 deep sea bags on bleeding, but I don't have a problem.
I finally ran out of materials on Storm Rage to keep making them.
Did you? Yeah, I
Yeah.
almost think that I need to like get a guild, like a guild bank going, and then just cram it full of deep sea bags from materials from bleeding, and then take it over to Storm Rage.
You'd probably make a good penny. They're up to like 350 gold a piece on Storm Rage right now because everybody ran out.
Yeah, and my average cost on bleeding is like 73 gold.
Now the downside is the credit cloth bags are much cheaper, but people don't look; they just buy.
Snacks, this guy got really screwed, didn't he?
I haven't checked since it's been back up. What's he at now?
There's 200 bags below him. He can't do anything. Looks like the 255 was his floor.
Damn.
So he was just doing that. He was just, if that was his real floor, then he was just doing that as a fuck you.
Yep. He hasn't gone below 255 at all.
He probably got pissed at me and off because we just kept posting 30 at a time.
That's what I was doing, yeah.
To trade needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Yeah, I just had to go through a bunch of my materials. That's the only reason I crafted so many of the bags at once.
Modest, when do you need a restock on enchanting mats and Storm Rage?
When? I'll be honest, I don't even know. I have to look and see because I've been shuffling so much. Like I don't even know what I have left. I know that I still have some mats left to turn into enchants. So
Okay, let me know. I have almost 3,800, 3,900 of both.
you said 38 or 3,900 of both?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean if you stockpile it, I'll buy it from you. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'd rather just supply to you or even snacks if he wants rather than just posting myself because there's no point in that.
Yeah, because that's a lot of materials.
Yeah.
And another thing that I think would be fun, I'll eventually make a much later down the road. I'll start making some spare bank alts on some of the servers that the guilds get big on. Because I think it would be fun or a cool little way for promotion to have like, I don't know if either of you guys ever played Final Fantasy, but they call them.
Nope. Oh yes.
Okay, so they call them like leveling kits, and you can essentially buy like a kit that has from people that just has a bunch of materials all perfectly ready and prepackaged for you to completely level everything that you need straight to a certain level. And I think that would be kind of a cool thing to do with people that are trying to get into certain professions and just have it to where it's like dedicated on one bank alt, and they trade with that one. Oh, excuse me. And you get exactly what you need to be able to level to a certain point and all that kind of stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah. And then it becomes, well, this is much later down the road with it, but then it will become, okay, now we have all these people in the community on Storm Rage that have all these professions leveled and all of this stuff, but there's no real point in having them all stay in one area. So then we start making teams to branch out into new servers.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
And then have like the core officers have like one on each server just for being able to do certain things if we need to be able to do them, but then have other people kind of running it.
Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
like a true cartel. Divide and conquer.
Listen to the Dom.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Oh. Well, guys, I think that's actually going to be it for me tonight. I'm going to go and get some sleep. I'm getting pretty damn tired.
No worries, man.
So, y'all take it easy.
Yeah, I gotta hop on here in a second too. So, you have a good one, Midas.
Yep, you too. You guys take it easy. Thanks for stopping in on the stream. We'll be back next Monday doing the same thing. Possibly may have another one this week. If I have an extra day off, we'll see. We may do another stream and do some PTR stuff, but definitely have a couple videos coming up for PTR, and so keep an eye out for those. And you guys all have a good night.
Good night, man.
Good night, bud.